So 14 minutes into the troll show tonight, I was hit with a strike for harassment and bullying of who I don't know and of what I don't know. Every week I make a joking thumbnail for the troll show. I've had everybody that you can think of on there. Um, Dark Gift, JDA, you name it. I've had a thumbnail of everybody for the troll show, and I'll go through and show it here. So you can see I won the appeal that I for the strike. So let's. This is the thumbnail for the week before, so you can just get an idea of, just joking around. So here was this week's one that really I'm assuming is what caused the problem. Every time I do this, I just put yeah, look at this one. Why isn't that letting me here? No, it's I had Ryan Cannell on there, but it's not letting me okay, there we go. All right, you can see here's Ryan Cannell here. I just put people there. I had Hunter Biden even. Let's see if I can find the Hunter Biden one. Oh, here's TJ. Oh, I'm not trying to play the video. Why does this do this? All right. No, that's just the same one. Well, anyways, you get the idea. Okay. I'm just putting different people for the thumbnails. And I've been doing this for a while now. I think a couple of months. The troll show's been going for a while. And this is the first time that I've ever had a strike for anything. So when I was appealing in the comments, I just said, who am I bullying and harassing? Question mark. I've been doing this show for months with Hunter Biden on there and a lot of different people, and nobody has ever filed a thing saying harassing and bullying. And then I was expecting it was going to take me at least 2 weeks or something. I was kind of shocked how fast this went. It seemed about an hour later that they said my appeal was granted, that it was bullshit or whatever. So I'm not going to mention the person who we suspect here or what's going on there. I'm going to talk about it though and let you decide. So, like I said, I've been doing this show for months now, and I have never, ever had a single strike on my channel except for today with this particular show that was targeted. Now, if it was Kiana or CuteBot, um, she would have filed a copyright strike, and she would have basically shut my channel down effectively because I would have been hit with 10 to 20 copyright strikes at once because of all the EFAPs that we do of the show. I would have. But see, the other thing is, Kiana wants you to share her content and do all this. She has it on there, and she wants you to like and share it and everything. And I give Kiana credit in the intro and I put her link up in the chat and everything, and I got Stream Elements even advertising to watch her show because it is a funny show that people should watch. It's hilarious. So she would have no reason to strike me or be mad when she openly wants people to share her content and do stuff like this. Now, why would Kiana file a bullying and that thing? I highly doubt it, and I will ask her at TwitchCon directly eventually, point blank, if she did this to rule it out. So I'm pretty sure already that it wasn't her. I doubt she even knows about our channel or any of this shit. Not to sound like egotistical or anything or like I'm a big deal, but I just don't think she even knows that we're even doing it. It would be funny if she knew. Like, I would like that because it would just be funny because I would like to have an interview with her with Risey and us just laughing about the show because it's hilarious. But anyways, I don't think, me and Finatra have our differences, but I would be hard pressed to say that Finatra would strike me down or strike my channel. I don't think he even watches it. I had to ban him a while ago, but I unbanned him. But then he went crazy on Risey's and threatened to kill me with an axe and all this. But I would be hard pressed to say that Finatra would strike me. I just don't. I just don't believe that Finatra would do this. I can't rule anything out, to be honest, but I just don't believe. I just don't think he would do this. I don't think he would bother with it or anything really. He's got his music channel and he's trying to get a guitar or whatever the fuck he's doing and all that. He wouldn't have time to come do all this. So then there's the main suspect of who we think that this is. That was the thumbnail. And it wasn't specified to me what part of the stream was deemed harassing or bullying. So we have the person in the thumbnail for a laugh, a joke. It was nothing serious or demeaning or anything. It was just a hilarious joke that I thought was funny, and other people told me it was funny. And just taking it like way too seriously with this stuff, like I don't know what happened here, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. But I know when we did the show at the beginning, I did talk about I wanted to, this is what I'm going to get into next after this. I did mention about if I had a choice to choose between a 90-pound Asian who's trolling people and a 300-pound guy in a basement who I'm waiting years for a comic book, I'll choose the 90-pound Asian. But even that was a joke, and I don't think that would get somebody to try to strike me. We had 14 minutes of the show, which I did watch a couple of minutes ago to see. There was nothing said about the person in the thumbnail or anybody that was in CG or out of CG or on Kiana's show. It's just us doing 14 minutes of our normal show where we're just laughing at her trolling these guys and them trying to get with her. That's all it was just 14 minutes of that. There was nobody being attacked, nobody being insulted or anything. So I feel pretty safe that I can rule out that those 14 minutes somebody didn't get furious or really angry and try to strike me down for those 14 minutes of chat that we had, when all it was is us just doing the regular show and laughing and just talking and stuff. Like I don't know. I don't know. The only other thing that is left was the thumbnail that we made that I'm assuming here. I don't have 100% proof, but it does seem it does seems very coincidental that the minute I put this thumbnail and Shepard leaves Vic King's show and he's messing with this person about the thumbnail, and then Shep comes in the StreamYard for us to do the show, and I'm seeing Vic King, and this person is going crazy and screaming about Shep and Shep's all of this stuff and blah blah. And then 14 minutes later, I'm hit with a strike. So, like I said, I can't prove anything. It just seems very coincidental. But I have banned this person off of my channel. They can no longer have access or see my channel. Risey and Shep can do whatever they want with it. As far as I'm concerned, all I have to say is stay tuned. Now, I want to talk about there seems to be this misconception of the troll show where I'm really confused by this because we're watching a hot Asian chick, sometimes with hot blondes and other hot chicks on here, and they're having fun and they're trolling these poor guys that don't realize it, and they're really, you know, they're really trying to get it in with her and them, and they think they're gonna have a shot and all this, and it's just sad and funny and hilarious and just a good show. It's just funny. And that's all we're doing is if you watch the troll show, you'll see what we're saying. I honestly invite you to watch the troll show at least one time, and you'll see. You're guaranteed laughs. Kiana is fucking hilarious. She's funny, and it's just funny, like the things she says to them, and the way she tears these guys apart and trolls them, and even the guys are a joke in themselves. I mean, you have people coming on in furry outfits, dressed like chickens. There was a guy dressed like Jesus one time. There was some guy that came on using the face rig thing like I used for the bear, but it was I think it was a bee or something. And he kept saying, I want to pollinate you, Kiana, or something. And you just never know what you're going to get. And it's just hilarious. And now I'm going to talk about the CG shows, which is my alternative to watch, or the Fandom Menace crap. So I stopped watching the Fandom Menace crap, gosh, probably whenever the first Vegas trip was. That really set me off. I stopped watching them because when I was, all they were doing was going, we paid for this trip, send us super chats. We paid for this trip, send us super chats, send us super chats. That's all they were doing. They were just begging and begging and begging for super chats. And it really turned me off. And I'm like, all right, enough of this shit. And then the CG shows, I stopped watching probably, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so ago. I mean, I might once in a while, if Matt G like tells me something, I might go watch it for lols to see if it's funny or not. But other than that, I've gotten my Wrecked Planet that took me 3 years to get, was mostly boring. Half of the book, I've got a review. You can see the review. It was just not a good book. I'm sorry. If you like it, that's fine. I'm happy for you, but I personally, I just didn't care for it. And then recently, I see Ethan attacking manga and all that. And I mean, I don't hate manga, but I'm willing to. Well, he hates anime too. Apparently, I don't hate either of it. I like Akira, but there's just a lot of it that I'm not really. I'll be fair. I mean, Risey's always telling me to watch all this stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But manga is outselling everything. I'm sorry. It's beating indie to death. It's beating the mainstream to death. It's just really kicking ass. And I, for the life of me, don't know why he decided to go crazy and start attacking anime and doing all this. But what can I say? I don't really hate CG. I don't really love CG. But if I, like I said before the last show here we did, if I have to choose between a 90-pound piece of ass Asian that's trolling guys on a dating show or a guy that sent me a book 3 years after I ordered it and is attacking anime and he did call me a Nazi and all that years ago, and Lorenzo and all of us, simply because we knew Vicky in a Discord. This guilt by association garbage. So I don't really hate CG, but I don't really love them at the same time. I'm just kind of like I'd say I'm a neutral customer at this point. The only thing I would see myself backing is Starlight Cats 2, maybe, because I did like it. I thought it was funny, and Shane Davis sent it on time, and he even autographed it, which was pretty damn good. So, for the people that say I hate CG and all that, well, give me something to love. That's probably the best way to put it, because I haven't seen anything. I actually like Starlight Cats more than fucking Cyberfrog, to be honest. So that's Cyberfrog. I mean, I don't know, man. It just should have had way more action. There was just way too much talking. I got the review, you can see, but that's just my personal view. If you want to watch CG shows, watch whatever the fuck you want. I don't care, but I'm just telling you, my own personal view is I'd rather be watching these hot chicks doing funny things and trolling people than I would to be sit there and told this book, join my crowdfunder. This is my Picasso. You'll get it 3 years from now, and it's the best thing ever. And fuck anime and all this. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I just don't care anymore. I just don't. Like I said, the only interest I have is Starlight Cats 2, if at all. I don't give a fuck about the Real Steel ripoff with the monsters and all that. Why Shane Davis doesn't go make Starlight Cats, I don't know. But anyways, the troll show is not simping. It's not lusting after these girls and all this stuff. It's just fun comedy and laughing and having a good time. That's all it is. And if you haven't seen it, I'm telling you, come watch it. Even go watch her show on the Twitch channel. I guarantee you're gonna laugh. I have not met one person that has not watched the Kiana show or our show and not laughed. There's always some weird thing going on. That's what I like about it. It's just always something funny, and you're not expecting it. Like I said, a guy in a furry suit will show up, or some guy dressed like Jesus with goats, and there's just always weird shit, and it's fucking hilarious. And it's a good time. It's so boring to sit there to listen Ethan drone on and on and on and all of that, or this fucking like drama crap, or Finn trying to tune a guitar or some stupid bullshit. I would just rather watch these hot chicks and just have a good time. That's all the troll show is. So I invite you to come see for yourself if you don't believe me. And that's pretty much it. All I wanted to say really is As far as me being striked and everything, stay tuned. Stay tuned.